Hotep, what's going on? It's your boy Deezy down on Nelson. Deezy D, Deezos, Don P, Don D. With supreme confidence, you listen to today's episode of the Confidence in the Klutch podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch network. Whether it's a game of basketball or the game of life, you gotta have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. I am the IP. Stay woke or get out. Go, ball, or bust. You can't fit in when you are standing out. Last year was our branding. This one about expanding. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Every disagreement is not a fight. You get to make the decisions, but you don't get to decide the consequences. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but not their own facts. No shine without the grind. I work for myself, so I guess I work for a boss. You buy once, you cry once. The chief created content. Don't sink the ship just because you ain't the captain. If it doesn't fit, make it fit. Didn't reinvent the wheel, just a better design. D's did. It takes a village to raise a kid, but still could produce an idiot. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. All black with a little bit of gold. Let me show y'all confidence in the clutch road. Foods for the spirit, baby. Support your own black-owned media. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com, wherever you listen to your podcast. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Coming up, well, visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Coming up, we're going to talk about Life Accused as a Teacher, Part 44. Cleveland Cavaliers obtaining Donovan Mitchell thoughts. And I got some quick ones talking about some pop culture things. Serena, Sue Bird, and New York State of Mind tour review. Like always, bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. Confidence in the Clutch. We are fear more than love and never hated. Y'all can ride me for a minute. My confidence starts right now. KITK Productions on the beat, man. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Yo. Hope y'all had a good Labor Day holiday. Hope you had a great weekend. And I hope that you enjoyed your meteorological summer because the shit is over now. We are in fall for real. September, October, November is fall. Man, I suffer from seasonal adjustment disorder, so I'm not going to suffer too much because I'm going to make my summer and my hot weather in my mind all the time. And you already know how we get on this grind, man. All right. Let's talk right fast, man. Let me get in and out like a robbery. A good one. Life Accused as a Teacher, Part 44. Yo, they messed up my check. Yo, my first little check and shit, it was messed up. Then when I called payroll, they was like, man, a lot of principals and shit ain't make the payroll. Like, oh man, that's crazy. When you're in different schools, you learn a lot. Like I didn't know, you gotta, people, I'm getting well versed in understanding different people's wants and needs. So it don't cost me nothing to take a suggestion or do what you would like for me to do for you. It don't cost me nothing. You know what I mean? So I was just observing the teacher. I was in the class and they was like, what's your name again? And she was like, Mix, and whatever her last name was, right? And I'm like, yo. And instead of the MR or MS, it was the MX because she said I'm non-binary. So I thought to myself, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? So I had to look up what it was. And it's like someone who does not identify as exclusively a man or a woman. Got it? Get it? Good. All right. So this one girl in the class, they had to be like 7th, 8th grade class, talking about, Miss Nelson, you look good today. Like, what the fuck? Okay, thanks. Then got mad and said that was a compliment. Like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, you gotta chill, man. Like, I don't know. These kids, I don't know what their parents doing with them, yo. For real. These kids are way too grown. For real. Like, way too grown. Way too fucking grown, yo. Make it hot. Yeah. Trigger warnings. Yesterday I was in the class. Teacher left a movie for the French class to watch, right? It was called Monsieur Lazare, right? And I believe the teacher dropped the ball. I think we have to be a little bit more cognizant as educators or anybody, even on this podcast. When I'm going into some toxic shit or some shit that can trigger somebody into some other things, just say it, because why? It don't cost me nothing to say it. So trigger warning, right? Because we want to make sure we talk to the students about real shit, their thoughts and their feelings, their emotions. So you know, it was a scene where the teacher hung themselves. It was the beginning scene of the movie. And, the teacher, I'm doing attendance and all that stuff. I ain't paying attention, but I was always wondering, how did the teacher get there? So one period I did watch it and say, oh, so now trigger warning, because I told them, you can have whatever thought you want to. Everybody think about who's going to come to their funeral and all that shit. No. You can have whatever thoughts you want to. It's when you act on them thoughts when it becomes a problem. Because you can have them thoughts. If you continue to have them thoughts, you go get the proper help to talk to somebody. But there's things that come in everybody's mind every day where that shit come from? And it could be something like, I want some strawberry cheesecake. I mean, all the way to, I wonder what will happen if I'm not here no more. So let's make the main thing the main thing. Thoughts are thoughts, and it's okay. Let's just talk about them. Let's not act on them. That's it. Let's act on the positive things, because we all want everybody to be here. That should be here. You know what I mean? Word. Yo, these names, y'all, we have to do better. Like, give us some names. Like, I don't even want to say them, but it's like how they spell these names. Like, I'm saying something totally different. I ain't gonna even say no names. But yes, we got to do better, man. We got to do way better than that. After 3 weeks for early start, right? They're going to their 4th week. And 2 days, the second day was just over, a traditional start. Students who don't want to follow the rules and behave need to go the fuck home. like, yo, there's no way in hell. Like, I understand we got to get the third Friday, get the check for them, and then whatever after that we do what we need to do with the teachers. You guys got to put the shit in POP notes, build that case against the kid. And then after that, okay, we'll holler at you because we done tried. We done did everything with the, we done did everything we could. We'll give y'all virtual. When you can't deal with school right now, virtual needs to be an option. And it shouldn't come from the teacher. We're going to put you in a virtual academy for real and be done with it, because they disrupt the learning environment. When you can disrupt a whole floor, and some of these schools, some of this shit you do at other schools, you can't do at these schools. So when somebody's hollering, screaming in the hallway, the teacher is going to come out like, we don't do that here. What's wrong with you? But when it's the same kids every day, all day, you either coaching and allowing it to happen, it's getting out of control. So I say, document the shit to make it legit and have these administrators sign off after the teacher has completed all of the necessary steps with the child and the parent. And then one word, gone, like up out of here. We ain't got time for that shit. The days are over when we letting children. I told the girl today, I don't negotiate with terrorists. You telling me what you ain't gonna do, and I'm giving you options. You can either go to class, I can go get safety, or I can walk you down to the office. And like, them are your 3 options. You can't go in your locker and I'm just gonna stay in my locker. Like, make it hot. Yeah, you're not doing that. So, all right, we go. All right, last week, Cleveland Cavaliers have acquired Utah Jazz star Donovan Mitchell in a trade. The Jazz is receiving Lauri Markkanen, Ochai Agbaji, Colin Sexton, 3 unprotected first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps in the trade. First of all, that's too much. I'm sorry. I believe that is way too much. That's way too much, G. Like, for real. So, Sexton will sign a fully guaranteed 4-year, $72 million deal as part of the sign and trade agreement with Utah. The Cavs are sending his 2025, 2027, and 2029 first-round picks and pick swaps in 2026 and 2028. My thoughts? Mitchell's not worth all of that to give up for my team. That's a lot. He will have to be a better shot creator in Cleveland than in Utah, creating for others, because he has more weapons and a better roster than he'd had in Utah. And they were picked at times to get to the Western Conference Finals when people were trying to figure it out. At least go against Golden State, or try to figure it out. But go against Phoenix last 2 seasons ago, like, I don't know. And he got to play way better defense than he does. Like, he has to be an on-ball defender locked down. If he ain't never got in this game, he gonna have to get in his game. He got to. These guards in the East don't play no game. So now, he is a great shot maker. We ain't gonna talk about the brother like he ain't shit. He's a perennial all-star. He might be a number 2, number 3. Like, would he be a number 2 on the Milwaukee Bucks? He don't play the D Middleton play. Well, are you taking Chris Middleton or Donovan Mitchell? I'm taking Chris Middleton. Are you taking Kyrie Irving or Donovan Mitchell? I'm taking Kyrie Irving. Are you taking Anthony Davis over Donovan Mitchell? I'm taking AD. Are you taking Klay Thompson over Donovan Mitchell? I'm taking Klay Thompson. Are you? I mean, we can keep on. Do I have to keep on? Are you taking Jaylen Brown over Donovan Mitchell? I'm taking Jaylen Brown. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he's a great shot maker though. When you need to get a bucket, he can get you one. But you know who felt like it was worth it? For my team, I couldn't give up all that. But you know who felt like it was worth it? Cleveland. He was worth it to them to trade all of that shit, and they still got their shit intact. That's the catch. That's good for Cleveland. This throws Cleveland to the top 4 or 5 status in the East as a contender to make it out the Eastern Conference Finals. You got the Heat, no particular order. You got the Heat, the Bucks, the Celtics, the Nets, and Cavs. That got to be the top 5. But you forget about the Bulls, man. In the East, they ain't playing no games. You got the Bulls, you got the Hawks. The Bulls, man, listen, man, shit, the East is for real. So he got to play some D. He got to play some D, cuz. Got to play some D, man. Word. All right, y'all. We're going to jump into this. I want to call quick ones. Quick ones, never messy. Just a little extra for your taste. A little extra, just little things that I want to throw out there. First thing I want to talk about is the New York State of Mind tour. The New York State of Mind is Wu-Tang and Nas. New Wu-Tang and Nas, and then they added Busta Rhymes. When I say, it was amazing. It was amazing to me and my ex-college roommate, my best bud. We down to Chicago, went to, is it Tinsley? The amphitheater, the Hollywood amphitheater in Tinsley. It was nice. Never seen an amphitheater with luxury boxes. It was nice. Wu came out first. They brought out each member. RZA did. And then, they brought out Ghost and Ray last. And then everybody did a couple songs. Then Ghost and Ray stayed on stage, and they brought out Nas. And they did Verbal Intercourse. And then they left, and Nas ripped it. Then the Wu came back, did more songs. And then Busta came. The Wu brought out Busta. And then Busta came. Him and Spliff Star did their thing. And then Busta brought out Nas. And then Nas brought back out Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? Nas, of course, fly outfits. Busta Rhymes, fly outfits. Some of the Wu-Tang had fly outfits. Like you guy had a fly-ass Sergio Cicchini. Man, that motherfucker was fly. Ghost and Ray. You know what I mean? Most of Wu was fly. You know what I mean? Ghost switched like 3 outfits. You know what I mean? He enough for really like 2. DJ Scratch. DJ Scratch, for my money, yeah. DJ Scratch was rocking that motherfucker in the beginning of the concert, yo. That shit was amazing. Nas had a live drummer for his set. It was nice though. We sat too close. My boys in the 3rd row, I was in the 5th row, like center, like in the middle, right in the middle too, like right there in the middle of the stage. Like it was amazing, great seats. But because we were so close, the sound was terrible. Like when we was walking through the motherfucker in the back, when you walk around a fucking amphitheater, the half circle, man, that shit was sounding so good. You know what I mean? But sitting up that close, not so much. But yeah, it was a nice concert, man. I mean, you know they're gonna do what they do, and everybody's like, everybody was there except for Meth. I figured Meth shooting a movie or shooting Power or doing some shit. People got to tripping so much about Meth, like, yo, it's fucking up the show. Meth had to go on social media and talk crazy. The cat's like, man, I'll break your face, man. Y'all ever disrespect me like that? Y'all ever disrespect the Wu? Like, I got options and shit, man. Records ain't selling like that, but this shit was already in the plan before we did the concert, man. You know what I mean? But he was like, man, that don't mean I don't love the Wu. I would love to be out there with Nas and Busta. You know what I mean? Like, he was like, but shit, man, ain't nothing I can do about it, man. I'm at the movies. I'm shooting a movie, cuz. Out of respect, man. But overall, man, a great concert. Nas did his thing. Busta is Busta, man. Him and Spliff Star and Flavor Flav are the best hype, man. You know what I mean? Then, of course, I'm going to say Too Clean from Too Short. You know what I mean? So, Too Clean be out there with the white t-shirt and just dance on stage. Yo, for real, though. But no, man, it was a great concert. Like, there's no reason for me to get into performances and shit like that. The brothers did their thing, man. You had to be there. Ain't nothing more I can say. Just listen to this. How about this? I went to the Wu-Tang, Nas, and Busta Rhymes concert. Ain't that enough for you? You know what the fuck happened. You know what I mean? You know what the fuck happened, yo. All right. So this shit happened in New York. It's already done. But I was thinking, hey, yo, Tiana. You know what I mean? Tiana Wallace, right? Biggie Daughter. Do not put your house up as collateral for your man for bond. It ain't got shit to do with me, but man, please. You know what I'm saying? Tyshawn, he was wrong, yo. Like I get it. Maybe he has some work. I don't want to put that on the brother, but he was just wrong. He could have just got his ticket. If they was gonna take him down, he could have got bailed out. That would have been a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You can't put your house up for your man, because if something happens, because anything can happen, you have nowhere to live for you and your daughter if he bails. Now, there's a $1.5 million crib, first of all. Your man is facing 17 charges. I'm not putting the crib up from a woman facing 17 charges. I mean, she's going to jail. You know what I'm saying? She's going to jail. So I can't, you know what I mean, to put a $1 million bond on him? No, baby, like, man, you did that, though. Like, I love you. But, man, like, this little bit of time you trying to get, I don't know, G, because unless you finna try to have this intricate plan to run, and I'm finna lose all this shit, I don't know about that, baby, but, you know... He got pulled over for illegally parking. He had 10 in exhaust on his car, brought attention from the boys. They ran his L's. His license was suspended. So like I said earlier, why not take the ticket? Bro said, fuck that shit, I'm gonna dip on the boys. He injured 3 people, including a woman pushing her 2-year-old baby in a stroller, and they injured severely. And he took 6 days to turn himself in. He ain't even stopped once he hit the people. He's facing 25 years, G. Like, I get it. 10 toes down, Tiana. Look, ain't nobody saying you ain't supposed to be 10 toes down. But nah, boo. I love you, but you're going to have to chill. That's what I'm telling my woman. My bigger question is, why put the crib up, though? If Tiana can put up the $1 million bond and put her crib up as collateral, what y'all telling me is she doesn't have $1 million liquid somewhere to bail him to put up as bond for him, like Pac. She ain't got that. That's a bigger problem, given who the fuck she is. That's my problem. She can put the money up. I just don't want her putting the crib up because that can lead to other things. The money, baby, I got $1 million. Fuck that. You coming out of, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody got no problem with that shit. But I'm not putting up where I stay for that. But if she rather put that up because she can afford to lose the crib because she got more money, it is what it is. What did her daddy say? More money, more problems. I'm out with that shit. Now, thank you, Rena, again. Thank you, Serena Williams. You did your thing. There's nothing to say. I gave you your flowers last week. Serena lost in the 3rd round on Friday. Their 2nd round match last Wednesday. Oh, man, that shit was amazing. I didn't get to see the 3rd round match due to I was at the concert last Friday. But, man, she just go off into the sunset. I love what she said about her sister, Venus. It would not be me if it were no Venus first. There would not be no Serena if there was not a Venus first. I love that. That's all that needed to be said. Margaret Court, just shit not about you. I've always gave her respect, and I feel like she doesn't respect me. No. Don't nobody respect the motherfuckers you want nobody coming down there to play your ass. That's what it is. So you got him right now. You still got 25, though. This is a different time, but you still got your 25. But it's about Serena right now. So, Margaret, stay in your greatness, because we trying to get Serena her greatness right now so she can stay in her shit. 2 things can't be true. Margaret, you can be great, and Serena can be great. You know what I mean? Margaret, you can be GOAT, but Serena is the GOAT. Here we go. That's an opinion. Leave it alone. We don't need your comment. Thank you. Sue Bird, who lost last night in the semifinals, WNBA semifinals, to the Las Vegas Aces. The 5-time Olympian, 4-time FIBA World Cup, 4-time NBA champion, all-time WNBA assist leader, 13 All-Star appearances, 2-time NCAA champion. I can't wait to see what Sue Bird does next. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what Serena does next. I told you last week, she's doing the venture capitalist, investing in people, black people, women, whoever she feel need that's on some shit, man. Shit, Serena can invest in me. All I need is 10 stacks. I'm gone. You give me 10 stacks on Confidence in the Clutch, It is what it is. I'm going. You know who invested in me? Kels. Kels invested in me. She invested in this shit. You know what I mean? I remember shit. My back was hurt. One time Kels came and helped me move shit. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Your co-host. You know what I mean? Invested in this shit. So I'm forever indebted to Kels. But, you know what I mean? When you put money on the wood for this shit, you know what I mean? Yo, that's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. We up out this bitch. I just had to hit y'all for the one time. Got to get to open gym tonight. First one of fall improvement season, man. So it's all good. Take my affirmations when y'all hear me in the beginning, everything I say. Pick some of that shit out, man. Make it make sense for you, man. 2 things I need y'all to do out of all that shit, though, is, get your confidence together and get your clutch together. Support your own black-owned media. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com and wherever you listen to your podcast. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KNK. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. KITKP on the beat, man. That's Confidence in the Clutch Productions. Y'all hear it, man. Twice weekly, Donald Nelson, Deezy, D's us, Deezy D, Diesels, Don P, Don D. Host Confidence in the Clutch. The Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, and society. Have a safe and healthy night. If you're listening during the daytime, credit great day on purpose. Peace. I'm out this biatch. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.